Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for The Greatest Demon Lord is Reborn as a Typical Nobody, Episode 3. Wow, this is going to be another one of those typical isekai anime with the main character getting a harem. And yeah, it shows obviously how Artie is always OP, even against a demon. Though, to be completely honest, we don't know if what he was before was actually a demon or if he was a human, but he was so strong they considered him a demon lord. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Ginny asked him on a date, and he obviously went to the thought of, does she mean in a romantic sense? And he was talking about not having impure thoughts, and I'm like, dude, you are a teenage boy. Having those kinds of thoughts ain't exactly a bad thing. You don't want to ignore those thoughts. Because if you try and push them down, they will come back up. And it will be bad, because it will come up in a way that you don't want it to come up. So best not to push them down, not to ignore them. Just don't freak out the girl, and you are good. Anyway, Irina pops out of nowhere because we see him walking down the hallway without her, and I'm guessing she just popped out of a doorway and saw this going on. But she interjects thinking that she was talking about a romantic date, and Ginny's like, okay, you can come too. And I'm like, okay, I guess she meant social date, like between friends, but no, this was the complete opposite. She doesn't mind if Irina wants to be with Artie as well, so she is okay with him having a harem as long as she's included. Okay. Though I don't know if Irina or Artie would be okay with that. Especially Artie, considering he would be the focal point in all this. Anyway, they go to a play as part of their date, and at first he's thinking that it's a historical reenactment from something from his life as the Demon Lord, but I'm guessing not, because there's apparently they made his friend, the one we saw in the first episode, that looked like she was either like in a coma or something, acting way different than how she actually is, because apparently normally in his life she was a badass tomboy fighter, like essentially someone who doesn't take crap from anybody, essentially. And they essentially made her the complete opposite. In the play, I mean. And while they're heading out to go get food, after they try to fight over Artie for a bit, they end up coming across a plot that they think is to get rid of the queen. No, apparently they were the target, or rather he was the target. Thankfully, he's able to not only dispatch them, but we find out that the leader is a demon, which he obviously kills, but we still don't know what the heck they're up to or why, because he never got any information from them. And they end up getting to meet the queen to get their reward for what they did, because they stopped a plot to kill the queen that they know of. And she offers, at first when I was watching this, I was thinking she's going to offer him to be like a lord of a land or something. That's what I figured she was going to offer him. No, she offers to have him be her husband and her children. I'm like, what the fuck? This thing turned that went in the complete opposite direction I thought it was going to go. And obviously Irina and Ginny were against this. Irina even said, over my dead body, Artie is mine. That's what she said. She admits she likes Artie. She admits it in front of everybody. And the queen is like, okay, let's just treat that as a jest. So she's saying, okay, since you guys had that reaction, I'm just going to treat that as a joke for the moment. But maybe she was actually serious. So instead, she offers him the Pentagon title, which I'm guessing is the highest title you can get. And they think essentially it's only reserved for nobility, because all the nobles get mad at her for giving that title. I'm like, she's the queen. She can give out whatever title she wants to anybody, so shut up. And she offers the same title to Irina, but gives Ginny the triangle title, which I'm guessing is like a lower title, but still a good title. And Ginny's okay with that. And he asks for her to increase the budget for the school, because if they didn't, that was the whole point, that they were trying to get him to compete in a tournament to get the budget up, but he didn't want to, obviously, because he didn't want to draw attention to himself and reveal what he is to Olivia, I think was her name was? Miss Olivia? Anyway, so now she's going to increase the budget as well, so he doesn't have to compete in the tournament. They probably still would want him to compete anyway, even with the budget, but still. So, they're okay with that. And the bad guys are still plotting against him. So, I am excited for more of this show. And I think I'm going to try and get the Shield Hero reaction up as well. So, you guys are going to get 2 reactions today, at the very least. So, I will see everybody next time.